can incredible inventions do for you? You'll find out on this exciting program. And here's the hostess of Incredible Inventions, Charla Rhymes.
Hi. Thanks, everybody. Welcome to Incredible Inventions. Nice for you to all come. We have a great show planned for you. As a matter of fact, the man you're going to be seeing today is basically a household word. He's done so many things. He is the greatest inventor or marketer of a lot of the products you probably have in your home. Let's go ahead before we meet him and list some of these things, shall we? You'll recognize some of these. Veg-O-Matic, Chop-O-Matic, Buttoneer, Popeil's Pocket Fisherman. Everybody knows about that one. And everybody's favorite, my family loves this one, Mr. Microphone. Let's go ahead and introduce the man behind Ronco, Ron Popeil. Hi, Ron.
Hi.
Nice to have you here. Welcome.
Nice to be here.
You are a busy guy.
Sort of.
Could you maybe tell us a few things that you're up to? What's going on?
I'm coming up with new products all the time.
I bet you are.
In fact, I have a new one over here I'd like to introduce to you, and it's called the Ronco Door Saver, where no matter how hard,
Oh,
you can't dent the other person's door.
that's wonderful. I'm really anxious to get to the food dehydrator. Can we do it now?
Let's do that. I've got some aprons here,
Good.
and I think we can go to work, okay?
Good, good. I'm anxious. Do I get to taste today, Ron?
You can taste all the foods, the beef jerky, the dried pineapple, the dried watermelon.
So, Ron, why did you invent the Ronco electric food dehydrator, beef jerky machine, yogurt maker?
First of all, I didn't like additives and preservatives in my food, and a lot of people don't like additives and preservatives in their
Right.
food. And I happen to love beef jerky. And you know how darn expensive beef jerky is today?
Terrible. Through the roof.
You go out and in fact, I went out and I bought this yesterday, $2.29 for 1 ounce of beef jerky.
There's nothing in there.
That's about $36 a pound. And with the Ronco electric food dehydrator, you can make your homemade beef jerky for just around $3 a pound. Any kind of meat makes good jerky as long as it has no fat on it.
Okay.
Just give it to the butcher to slice thin on his machine. He'll do it for nothing.
So how do we, it's got to be complicated.
No, it isn't. You buy a bottle of soy sauce. Most people have this in their kitchen already.
Right.
And we also buy a bottle of liquid smoke.
Okay.
You mix them together. You soak that thin sliced raw meat for just about 5 or 6 minutes.
That's it?
Put the meat on the tray, plug it in. A day and a half later, you have beef jerky for just around $3 a pound.
Smells wonderful.
I'm going to have you make some just a little bit later.
Oh, good. Okay.
Now, over here, we're drying vegetables like tomatoes, mushrooms, peppers. We've got string beans. The reason we do that, because of all the soup mixes that are sold in the United States today.
Right.
What's good about it, they don't take up a lot of space.
Right.
What's bad about it, it's loaded with salt. And your doctor will tell you, stay away from salt.
Listen to this. Dehydrated vegetables, what's next? Monosodium glutamate, partially hydrogenated soybean oil, disodium incinate.
You can't pronounce it.
Well, then don't eat it.
Right. With our machine, with the Ronco electric food dehydrator, you dry most all your vegetables in around 24 hours. You just put it in a Ziploc bag.
Only 24 hours now to do this.
Well, between 24 and 36, depending on the thickness of the food and the temperature outside the machine.
And that's just like this,
Put
except
it without chemicals and without salt. If you're hunting, fishing, camping, backpacking, you just want a delicious, nutritional bowl of vegetable soup, just add boiling water. Oh, and you save a lot of money. Now, over here, we're drying bananas for banana chips. Over here, we're drying apples for apple snacks.
Okay.
Instead of giving your kids candy, you give them delicious banana chips and apple snacks. Here we have some apple snacks right over there. We've got pineapple. You dry watermelon with the machine. The consumer today spends up to $3 for just a little bottle of dried parsley, dried onions, dried garlic, dried celery.
vegetable flakes.
You all know what I'm talking about. With our machine, and over here we're drying all our herbs and spices. You've got parsley, tarragon, sweet basil, dill, and you do it at a fraction of what it costs you in here, and you do it overnight.
Okay.
Now, another reason I made the electric food dehydrator was because when I went out to buy one, they cost between $170 and $400. I bought one last year. In fact, it was a 4-tray machine right down there, right.
Okay.
Here's the ad, and this is what I paid for it, $170. And it's only 4 trays. Our machine is 5 trays, you get 20% more. And we sell our machine, and by the way, it's American-made. It's not made in Hong Kong or Taiwan. It's made here in the good old USA.
Good.
It comes with a recipe book in every package.
Okay.
And we sell them. In fact, you can call our office in California. We sell them for $129.95.
It's not bad compared to, you know.
And it's well worth it for the money you save and for by giving your family just nutritional food. It's just sensational. Here today on Incredible Inventions, you're not going to spend $130 for it.
Okay.
In fact, I have a price here today that'll knock your socks off. In fact, you're not going to spend $119.95 as we have when we put them on sale. In fact, you won't spend $109.95 or even $100 for it.
Okay, $99.95 is a great price. Great price.
No, you're not going to spend $99.95, and neither is our viewing audience.
Good.
Not $89.95, not $79.95, and not even $69.95 like
Man's
you're thinking.
crazy.
Here on Incredible Inventions, if you help us advertise it by just telling one friend about it, all you'll spend is $59.92.
Would you tell a friend for that?
That's a great, great price.
It is. Wonderful.
I've got even more for you.
Okay, good.
For those people who get the machine and promise to tell just one friend about it, and so our company can get some word-of-mouth advertising, I'm going to give everyone that gets one the Dial-O-Matic food slicer absolutely free.
Okay, so this is it.
This is the Dial-O-Matic.
Okay.
It has a dial that'll regulate the thickness of your food and also has a safety guard. Let's say that you want to slice down zucchini squash for the electric food dehydrator. Look at this.
Wonderful.
Perfect slices
You see
each
that?
and
How
every
even they
time.
are?
Is that nice?
Marvelous.
Of course, if you know someone that can't chew too well, taking corn off the cob. Look at this. We'll just turn the dial down a little bit like this.
This should be interesting. Oh, my.
Isn't that nice?
My mother used to freeze corn and sit there for hours with a knife, literally hours, cutting her corn.
Nice.
Unbelievable.
Of course, for onions, if you want your onions nice and thin,
I always cry when I do
can only assure
this.
you that the only tears that you shed with this machine will be tears of joy.
That's wonderful.
Isn't that nice?
Look at that.
Now, for
Beautifully done.
tomatoes you do just a little bit differently.
These are always
Tomatoes,
a problem.
You
Always.
don't force it across, you
Okay.
wiggle it. Not you, the tomato. Isn't that nice? You get perfect, even slices each and every time.
What does everybody think of that?
Isn't that beautiful?
That is beautiful.
Of course, now, I use it for the food dehydrator when I'm doing banana chips.
Okay.
I take a knife and I score the banana, and for the banana chips, look at this.
And you're
Saves
leaving
you
the
a lot of
skin on.
time. Of course, you just pop them out.
I'm going to try. Can I try?
Absolutely.
All right. Watch this, everybody. It's
You
working.
put that on the tray,
I just
put it in your
simply-
electric food dehydrator, and the next thing you know, you have dried banana chips.
Marvelous. Marvelous.
Right now, you get the $129.95 electric food dehydrator, beef jerky machine, and homemade yogurt maker.
Okay.
Recipe book with Spanish and English instructions, the $30 Dial-O-Matic food slicer, $160 value right now for only $59.92. And you only have to do two things.
Okay. And I think I know what they are. You have to dial the 800 number on your screen. It's toll-free, so there's no cost there. And, of course, we have to each tell one person about this great product and this great price.
That's why we'll get
that's
some
all we
word-of-mouth
need.
advertising. That's right.
Wonderful. What do you think, everybody?
Call the toll-free number on your screen and get the $129.95 electric food dehydrator, beef jerky machine, and homemade yogurt maker with recipe book for only $59.92. Order right now and get the $30 Dial-O-Matic food slicer absolutely free. A $160 value for only $59.92. Or if you like, you can make 3 easy credit card payments of only $20 each. Or send $59.92 plus shipping and handling to Ronco, Box 4052, Beverly Hills, California.
And we are back with Ron Cofield talking about the electric food dehydrator from Ronco.
Beef jerky machine and electric homemade yogurt maker,
You
too.
bet. I always forget that, don't I? And beef jerky's my favorite. Now, I have a question for you, Ron.
What's that?
It's a simple question, but I'm really curious about this. Why do people...
Dry foods.
Yeah, exactly.
They dry foods first to preserve them. Once a food is dry and most of the moisture is out, it'll last from a year to 2 years in just a Ziploc bag.
Okay.
Another good reason, it doesn't take up a lot of space. So if you have a small apartment, a motor home,
Backpack.
disaster areas, We live in California, earthquake, it's always a good idea to put some food away and store it away just in case of an emergency. All the supermarkets, you know, when there's an emergency, they shut down.
Yeah, right.
This is a good idea to keeps your family in good health, and it protects them most of the time.
Excellent. Okay.
Another good reason, you save a lot of money. Like I talked to you about beef jerky before, beef jerky costs you between $30 and $40 a pound.
It's incredible.
When you buy meat on sale, like a rump roast, you make it for around $3 a pound. You almost save $30 a pound, and if you buy around 10 pounds of jerky a year, that's a saving of $300.
And you can put that on a shelf somewhere.
That's right. Put it in a Ziploc bag or any airtight storage. A mason jar is just fine.
Good. Should we look at some other things we have going on here?
By the way, we didn't talk about the jerky, about making, if you don't like red meat, you can do turkey jerky, chicken jerky. That's right.
Turkey jerky.
Fish jerky as well. And you make it the same way. I'm going to let you taste some of this food in just a second.
I've been waiting all day.
Strawberries, peaches, apricots.
This smells wonderful. And it's such a natural way to do it.
It's terrific, really. Watermelon, cantaloupe, and honeydew.
Okay, now...
One of the best tasting things we have here are the watermelon and pineapple.
Can I do it now?
Sure.
I've been waiting for this all day. Now, this is dehydrated watermelon.
What does it taste like?
It tastes like candy.
Yeah, it tastes like pure
Sweet,
candy,
wonderful.
right? Bananas for banana chips, apples for apple snacks. You dry kiwi.
Okay.
Over here, you take grapes into raisins.
You know
There's
what?
something. Now, these grapes were just put in.
Okay.
These are about 3/4 of a day, and this is a day and a half into raisins, and that's that's the whole circle.
I have never. My daughter eats lots of raisins. Have you ever seen raisins this big and juicy and plump? What happens to them when they're on the store shelves? They don't look like this.
Well, the reason these taste so good, there are no additives and no preservatives at all. That's the difference.
Big, juicy, juicy, juicy raisins. Good.
Over here, we got flowers that we're drying.
Okay. Can I keep eating while we're doing this?
No, I'd like you to tell the folks about the potpourri and drying those beautiful flowers, if that's their hobby.
This is, when I walked into the studio, I came into the most wonderful scent. Potpourri has been so big. The stuff is outrageously expensive for a little bag. I don't know if you know, it's about $10.
You can do it so inexpensively with this machine. By the way, the electricity on this machine runs between 12 and 20 cents a day throughout the country.
Very affordable.
In a 24-hour day.
Just wonderful. I'm so excited. Oh, can I show this?
Oh, yeah.
Dried flowers. You can dry your own flowers. What's this now?
Spices.
Okay.
You have a spice garden. Spices are so darn expensive. As I told you earlier, we had those little bottles that we're all so familiar with.
Yeah.
That cost so much money in the stores.
Right.
You dry your own overnight. Here we've got sweet basil. On the next tray, we're drying oregano. On the next tray, we've got rosemary. No, tarragon. Thyme.
There's thyme.
Thyme is on the bottom tray.
I can't even imagine how wonderful your house is going to smell when you're dehydrating.
And you don't have to use all 5 trays. You can just use 1, 2, or 3 trays. In fact, when we make some fruit roll-ups, come on down here. We all know about fruit roll-ups, don't we?
Every kid. No, yeah, you bet.
You ever read what's on these packages here?
Maltodextrin, sugar corn syrup, sodium citrate, pectin, monoglycerides. Remember what we said? If you can't pronounce it, don't eat it. Remember that?
And this is what you give your kids.
Terrible. I want to take, can I?
Turkey jerky?
Can I do it now?
Please try it. Beef jerky, turkey, and you've got to make some beef jerky.
Okay, it's that easy.
It's that easy.
Can I try the turkey jerky first?
Either one.
I've been waiting for this, too. Okay. I love food.
That's the first time you've ever tried turkey jerky in your life, am I right?
First in my life. They don't sell this stuff. It's wonderful.